because we are in for a treat. Trick or treat? Okay, so there has been a huge debate on practically everywhere if this is a screenshot, if it's an artwork, if it's something mixed together. Now, you can also tell me what you think, but I'm sharing. Oh, I hear a Discord. Is it something? Okay. Yes, that's just some bot stuff from Luna. It's nothing too important right now. Something we'll probably do for tomorrow. All right. So the thing is, yeah, I should, but the problem is I use browser, but I could just close the tab, I guess. Oh no, wait! I think I can mute tab. Ha! Here we go. Muted. Sewers could be too, yeah. Sewers are water. She was ice, maybe. I don't know. It's a little bit cold in the sewers. Yes, I know. I just muted the tab. I forgot you can't do that. All right. Anyway, back to the stream. Yes. So there are different sentiments because of the bloom around Cloud and this hair and maybe this sort of shimmer around Cloud. Some say it's an artwork, probably because they are looking at it on a small screen, but Cloud looks too perfect, looks practically exactly like his usual 3D model. So that's why I think it's not painted. Also, we have all those elements in the background, and here it looks 3D because, sorry, this is just 3D without proper. Hang on, let me show this to you a little better. Oh no, I did it on the wrong thing. Apologies. Here. All right, this here, those are pretty much 3D models. 3D things of the rails with a lack of shadow and pretty poor job of a texture, or of a, how's it called? Those pebble texture, at least from this angle. Also, everything behind that is very, very rectangular. Also, the Shinra boxes we can destroy over here. Then we have, what do we have here? Yes, we also have the ladder, which also is straight. We have a really intricately modeled spotlight over here, or floodlight, maybe even. Everything looks 3D. So, let's go back to normal size. Ah, crap, what did I do? Come on, work with me, here. Now, we also have this plate above, which also doesn't look like it's painted. And if we look closely, you can see here those struts or bars have this angle, and here at this bar it changes. Like, let me show you here. Yes, it's activated. Okay, so we have this strut here. We have those here. Ah, come on. Yeah, it works. It works. Oh no, let's do this again because I have painted the wrong ones. Come on. Why doesn't it work? Hang on, why doesn't it work anymore? Ah, now it works, okay. Come on, work with me here. Alright. This is, let's say, vertical. Then we have the horizontal here. And this horizontal here. And since we're talking 3D environment, the pizza above is segmented into like triangles. And on the outer side, it's like a polygon with, I don't know, let's say 24 edges. Which this is one, then further up is one again, one is here. This looks like a, how do you call this? A low polygon version of the upper plate. Alright, back again, and now we have to do some more zooming in. Let me just quickly change this. Alright. Now look at those things here. If it's too low light, you can just tell me. Here, this one and this one. Don't tell me this doesn't look like a 3D object. Also, yes, that's of course Sector 6, because the train graveyard is in Sector 7, and the Sector 6 is either destroyed or not yet finished building. I can also quickly show you this here. Where is it? E3. Here, you see it? This is the Sector 6. It's full of those construction bars and pretty much unusable. This is exactly what we're looking at here. When I zoom it out again, here. It's exactly this hole with the bars we see from above. I don't think it's a camera. I think it's a. You mean this one here? Yes, this one is also this floodlight that's not activated, because we see this floodlight on the exact other side. It's exactly the same. At least it looks exactly the same. Now, it looks pretty similar, yes. Also, everything we see here is so much 3D. And one more thing. When you look closely at the ghost's texture, you see it's exactly the same. You see exactly the same stitches here. Not just similar, it's exactly the same. Here, this smudge or smidge here is exactly the same as this one here. The rest up here is also exactly the same. This one is the same. Everything is exactly the same. Those are just two models animated differently, or in different animation phases. And also, this part here looks also very similar. So, 3D. Oh yeah, thanks Spot for reminding me I need to drink some water. Oh yeah, looking at the pizza from below is pretty cool. Also, oh yeah, there's some more strut things going on back there. Don't see it too well, but it's there. Also, huge blue tarp covering something back there. It's... Hang on, it's covering the train car, but... Ah, wait, there's something off. Let me check this out. This is odd. You see, this looks like a how is this called? Those shipyard thingies, the container, exactly. This kind of looks like a container at first, but here it just stops and doesn't have another side here. And we see the tarp and the wheel casing, or wheel cases, wheel thingies from the train back there. Right next to this. So this has to be a metal wall, so to speak. Metal fence. No, it's not a container, it's a... I'm reading Lunai's comment too late. I already found the word. So this doesn't look to be a container, it looks to be a wall. Okay. Now back to the full thing over here. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of a walled-in segment. But this here, this is definitely a container, because you see here the vertical locks with the handles, door handles. This is definitely a container, and probably here too, maybe. This one probably not. And also, this is something we've seen in other trailers, with which I haven't been able to analyze yet properly. Let's see, where is it? Because I have prepared it somewhere. Exactly here? No, not here. It's... do we see it in this shot here, or is it in the different one? Oh no, it's in the screenshot. Not this one. No, not. Where was it? Oh no, there was a different screenshot I haven't prepared yet. Ah, crap. Sorry guys. Didn't do my due diligence. Where is it? Where are they? Here and here. Yes. Just a sec. I'm almost there. Just need to rename those to have my order in here. Alright, so this and this. Now, here you can see again this kinda sloppily made rubble pillow, rubble thingy for the rubble bottom or ground for the railings and those railing struts. But this is not what I wanted to show you, is this one here. See? Those are the train car wheel... How do you call those? Train car wheel... Not carriages. Elements, probably? Wheel elements? Yes, I'm really losing my English tonight, because it's already 11 o'clock here and I've been talking for 2 hours and my brain is about to die off. Anyway, let's say train car wheel elements. Yes, stones that line railroad tracks. Stones, I call them pebbles. On the carriage. Right, thank you. Good thing I have you guys. Anyway, if I had done this in a scripted and edited way, I would have looked this up. Alright, the frame I remember kinda. The wheel frame on the carriage. Anyway, those things here. We also see they have a ladder to probably have us climb up there, to walk around and do whatever, jump down again, get some potions, ethers or whatever. No, not this one. This one here. Yes. This is practically the same thing here. Goes on the carriages, wheel frames, with a ladder. Also here it seems to be a part of a train crossing, probably. Alright, sad to see you go, but yeah, we'll be here for another half an hour probably. Bye, Mr. Hyde. Thank you for joining the stream. Alright, so this is about the background. We already know the orientation because of the plate here. So in the direction we see Cloud running is probably the train graveyard train station, which we see here. This one here. So it could be that we're running around this area, probably. Or we're still here. This could also be the case. Because we're pretty much in an enclosed space here. We don't have too much free area. So maybe we're still somewhere inside here, inside of here. And we also see this horizontal strut thingy, mabob, whatever. Could be something like this, which is laid over the carriages or the train cars. Ah, main theme. Yes, main theme. This could work. Main theme is on disc 2. Yes. Groovy. Nice. Yep. I also noticed that there are so many lights underneath there, which makes sense because all those service walkways and service ways, they have to be illuminated for the service personnel underneath. It kind of does look like a starry sky, so that when the slum people look up, they at least have something resembling a starry sky. At least something. But there's no starry sky. There's pretty much covered with different clouds over here. Covering with different clouds. Anyway. I also see some kind of silo or cylindrical thingy here. Side, hang on. Let me zoom in again. Up and up. Let's do this, and then zoom in. Here. There's something strange. Looks kind of close, maybe 50 meters or something. Yeah, anyway. Back to this here. I don't think there's anything else really to point out in the background. Other than those two lights up there, I don't really know why they are there. Floodlights underneath the plate. Kind of strange. Anyway, what Chipnor also pointed out before the stream in the chat, which I also noticed quite soon after seeing this picture, there are rib cages kind of embossed here. A little bit. Kind of, or a rib cage relief? I think you say relief. yeah, the good old cloud joke. Zoom sound? I don't really remember the zoom sound I did. I don't know. This one? You mean that? I don't think this is cloth. This one is cloth. Well, not really cloth. It's more like a plastic-looking tarp to cover the train to not make them rot or rust from all, well, rain. What am I talking? They don't have rain down there. That's also why nothing is growing. Yes, exactly this one here. With those blue tarps, we see those everywhere. We see it in the reactor itself, covering a few things. We see it in Sector 7. I also pointed it out in my analysis in both. I also saw it. Where did I see it too? Oh, right, in the analysis I'm doing right now, the game analysis episode 16. There's also a tarp covering a container where we see Ifrit being summoned. Cloud. Cloud. Yes. What about when Tifa finds Cloud? Ah, that's true. They do get rain, but this is strange because how does the rain get through the plate? Because the train station is pretty close to the center and not close to the outside. As we see here, we're pretty far from the outside here. And the train graveyard, train station is closer to the inners, so plot hole, I guess? Well, nah, what am I saying? Not plot hole, logic hole. Doesn't really make sense because it would have to rain in, let's say, in a 60 or 70 degrees angle and really blow the rain inside, raindrops inside. Here? You mean this one? Ah, yes, that could be. The rain is just the sewage water from above. That's probably the only explanation, because rain cannot go through the plate unless the rain goes... Ah, well, it can be, of course. It doesn't even have to be sewage water. You know why? When it rains above, it rains on streets, on buildings, and what have you, and they also have a sewer system that it's... Well, no, it is sewage water. It isn't really sewage water, it is rainwater that goes through the sewer system and then down to the slums. So it's probably both. Sewage mixed with rainwater and then rains down. Are those really gaps? I think it's only the one gap between the plates. Let me check real quick. Because this is starting to bother me. Oh no, here it is. Come on. Ah, man. Here. Teaser. And here. This is only the gap between the plates. Here. This is between, let's say, sector 7 and 8. And everything here on the sides is just stuff like service walkways, service areas with pipes, and all the starry night sky look-alike lights. And I think the water just gathers up there, goes through all the cracks and... yeah, all the cracks. And suddenly just keeps dripping down everywhere. This could be, but I don't think it should look like normal rain. It should more look like a inconsistent dripping. So this normal rain effect doesn't really make sense. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked again. Kinda. Alright, so... did I miss something? I don't think so. Yeah, the sunlight from Aerith, this could be due to the gap in the plate gap between the sectors, because Aerith's house could be close to the border, maybe. It's difficult to say in the original. I could imagine this. It would be close to the gap between the plates. Also, when going back to this here, no, not this here. Where is it? The here. You see, the plate is completely covered with buildings and streets and everything. I don't think those plates do have big holes light can shine through. So I think everything like direct rain, direct sunlight comes from either outside of the plate or from all the gaps here in between the plates. And I suppose also that Aerith's house lies quite close to the gap between Sector 5 and 4 plate, like this one here. That's why it gets sunlight. Yeah, the church is exactly close to the gap, yeah. That's also true. And in the original, when we go to the left, or for sake of simplicity, let's say west, then go north to Sector 5 slum, like the center of Sector 5 slums, then go to the east again. That also puts Aerith's home like in the same area of the church, just closer to the center. Oh yeah, the slums are super toxic. Yep. When the remake comes out, I'm thinking of taking a vacation for 2 weeks and then probably stream Final Fantasy VII Remake for several hours, probably every second day, every other day, so that I have time to cut together analysis snippets for uploading on YouTube. That's my current plan anyway. Ha! Oh, hello, Digital Monk Gaming. Haven't seen you before. Oh, probably just missed it. Welcome to the stream. Most excited to see in the remake. Most of the scenes, probably everything. It's hard to say because there's so many things. Like the whole wall market thing, Honeybee Inn, Don Corneo things, the cross-dressing Cloud. Then there's also how they're handling the plate drop, how they're handling, let's say, how Cloud actually survives the fall. If he's just so strong, or if several layers are stopping him or stopping his fall, or if he's kinda conscious enough to use his repelling gear at the back. I don't know. Also, there's the whole trail of blood in the Shinra HQ. There's the battle against sample H0512 or H0512. That I'm looking forward to. How this gross looking creature looks like. There's so many things. Also, how the reactor explodes. How does the reactor explode? How does that look? How much of it is completely destroyed? How? Everything. I think I could just go on for hours and hours, but let's keep going here with the analysis. Oh yes, Barrett after the plate. This one has to be done right. Of course, lightning soft landing device. Yeah, why not? Okay. Is there anything? Oh, what I can do? Do I have it open? Hang on. What? I don't know. Here. Let me quickly show you an image of the original ghost enemy. Here, enemies and ghosts. Where is it? G, ghost. Here. Let's do it this way. Whoop. Here. Can I zoom this thing? I want to zoom here. Hello? Am I blind or can't I zoom? Anyway, I can zoom. But this doesn't really matter because... Whoop. Or no, wait. Let's do it differently here. Isn't it F11? Come on. Ah! Let's just do it this way here. You don't see much of my tabs anyway. Here, this is the original enemy. Or... yeah, let's... ah, not this one. It's pretty close, don't you think? A huge ball over here with the same teardrop-shaped mouth and eyes. 3 claws on each side, on each hand. And also with the huge things here, huge sleeves. It has the same, and also a long tail. Long tail. And here it's just got some random, I don't know, polygon noise, which has been translated into a pretty cool... ah, go away. Pretty cool, twisted thingamabob. I don't know how to call this thing. But it looks pretty close. Okay. Reading the chat a little bit here. Oh, Hell House. I'm so looking forward to Hell House. Also, what I was also thinking about, here, since those ghost enemies probably are normal enemies, maybe with an introduction here, but usually normal enemies, I don't think we can summon anything. The summon will be reserved for, or occupied, or whatever, for Eligor, the Eligor boss battle, or mini boss battle. One of two. Also, Hell House most likely is a mini boss. I'm pretty sure that it's a unique enemy mini boss. Yeah, because of the size of those pre-ordered summons, maybe we can summon them more often, or also in normal battles in tight spaces. And I'm also pretty sure that those small summons function a little bit different than the big ones. Like the main function or features are the same, but maybe the conditions probably differ. And the icicles. Tick, tick, tick. Definitely. Oh, pardon me. Bah. How rude. Also, let's just go back to this scene here. What I think here is that we're looking at an introductory cutscene with the ghosts, or we see them for the first time. Also, here in this, no, which one is it? This one? No. Yes, in this scene here, Tifa is pretty much scared of going into the train graveyard. Aerith is not, she just likes to hang on to Cloud. And when we finally meet the ghosts, I think Tifa will be quite scared. That's why I think it will be a cutscene where the ghosts first appear, and after that there will probably be a normal encounter. And hopefully they'll disappear and appear and disappear again to just troll you with physical attacks. Also regarding Genoa boss battle, I think they will sneak in a Genoa boss battle during the final boss battle gauntlet. I'm pretty sure, because Genoa boss battle is such an iconic thing they can't miss out on in the first game. Also, since this is a cutscene, there's no HUD visible. And oh, hang on, my eyes are burning. Ah, I've been looking into the screen for too long. All right, so I can see this being a cutscene, but it could also be that this is in a battle, and Cloud just looks at them sometimes with a weirded out face while running, because this is his battle running animation. If we go back to, where is it? I think I can use many different. Here, let's go back to this here. During the Scorpion Sentinel boss battle, we should see him. Come on. Come on, run around, Cloud. No, run around, come on. I want to see you run around. Alright, no, let's not use this one, let's use the other one. This here. Because here he does run around. Right here. You see that? This is his running animation. He runs with his Buster Sword like around 45 degrees to the right. And now look at this again. This kind of looks like a running animation in battle. So, another theory is, this is from the battle. During the ghost enemies, Cloud has sometimes this face on, or this face can be chosen by the player. How? Photo mode. In photo mode you can disable any HUD elements and maybe also choose Cloud's face, and maybe also choose the scenery effects and colors and stuff, which is why Cloud and maybe those ghosts as well have those shimmer around them. Maybe. Could also be just because of the lighting. So either it's just a screenshot of a cutscene, or it's photo mode. I really hope it's photo mode. Of course, it could also be a custom render, because it's pretty easy to do. Just get in the ghosts, set them to a certain frame of the animation, put Cloud in with his running animation from battle, put in a scared face, and you're done. This could also be a render, but since I think it doesn't really look like something staged. It looks cool, but it doesn't look as cool if it was staged. So I don't think it's staged. I think it's really a snapshot from the game. I could be wrong, of course, but that's where my thoughts lie. Also, really, photo mode has to be a thing in this game. It has to be. Of course, we kind of have a photo mode with this tactical mode thingy. You might have heard of tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl. And yeah, apparently we can turn the camera manually. It certainly look like this in certain footages. But yeah. Alright, so I think we have exhausted this image, don't we? Do you guys have anything more to say about this image? Because I think I have said anything there is to say about this. It's pretty much everything. Yeah, the destructible Shinra boxes here, I've talked about those. You have the... Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done. Don't see anything else. I could guess if this happens before or after the Alligor fight. I kind of think it's before the Alligor fight. Because Because the Eligor kind of is the cherry on top on this whole ghosts and scary thingy. Tifa is scared, they go in, find the ghosts, and get even more freaked out. Okay, this is the first level. And then suddenly Eligor shows up, and this is the second level of scare. It's kind of Grim Reaper on a horse on a carriage. It's kind of really strange. A boss fight right before Nanaki? You mean with Indigo and Purple? How is the other called? In Indigo 14 and Magenta 15, or how is the other one called? Yeah, Eligor is definitely mini boss fight because it has a person introduction cutscene, and summons are also available, and it's in an area, in a battle area. I think that the cutscene with Aerith and Tifa happens right at the beginning, just after they come out of the sewers. Oh yeah, Cobalt. Thank you, NC, Cobalt. I think it's Indigo 14 and Cobalt 15, or the other way around. I don't remember. I'm not sure if I want them in the remake. I kinda do, I kinda don't. Because what I've read about those, it kind of sounds like a little bit fanfiction-y, but on the other side, if handled well, it could really expand on all this Hojo extinct species experimentation thingy, and kind of keeping those species alive and harness their power. Could be. And then there are boss battles in the first part, and then maybe in the second or even third part they come back as original planned in the scrapped concepts. They come back and even help out the party because, yeah, well, Red's with them. They learn to respect Red and the party by then, and it would be pretty cool, actually. But they really need to handle that well and weave it into the themes and the themes of the game and the characters. Exactly, it's an unused concept from the original. As there are many of them, unused concepts, unused scenes or scrapped scenes, so many things. There's also an unused concept that kind of sounds similar to the Guardians of Fate thingy with Genoa, where the cloaked figures originally weren't planned to be people, but planned to be like representations or ghost thingies. I don't quite remember. It's just something like Genoa's pieces get or like during the journey, Genoa pieces get thrown at the party bit by bit, and each of those pieces represent such a hooded figure. And the last one they fight at the northern crater in the whirlwind maze. This last cloaked figure loses the cloak, and there's only the heart left, and then there's the last Genoa battle. Something like that was planned, I think, but then they reworked it to just Genoa and Sephiroth, or Genoa Sephiroth throwing a piece of Genoa piece of himself at party, resulting in a battle 4 times, or no, 3 times.